Ooh, 36 Brick House Radio, of course, while I'm on my tour, enjoying the moisture and jumping on bitches and selling out everywhere. While we're traveling with white bitches in our tour bus.
Man, you stupid as hell, man.
Yo, Waka Flocka has your album on full, like, non-stop, B.
I just talked to him yesterday.
He told me too.
He told me straight up. I appreciate that, man. It's love, man. It's definitely love, man.
I know you get the lying interviewers, the lying radio show. They're trying to, make it look good, but we really bump your shit every day.
Nah, man. Like I said, that's love, and I appreciate it, man. I made this album for the fans. Believe that. Like, I listened to everything they said they wanted from me, and I gave it to them.
Yo, he said that it's been a while since he's heard, like, real lyrics are back. I mean, there's a lot of lyrical dudes out there, but your punchlines is so, like, on point. Like, it's been a while since that feeling has returned to hip-hop. Do you feel the same, or it's been planned?
No, I 100% feel that. I mean, it's part of the reason, this was my thing, man. I've been gone for 5 years. Yes. I definitely had a point to prove, and I definitely wanted to kill the stereotype that just because rappers, they go shoot a couple movies, that they done completely forgot about the passion of hip-hop. So, I mean, I'm so extremely happy right now, Whoo Kid, you have no idea. Because, listen, but here, this is the thing, though, man. Just to be blessed enough to be one of those artists that can come out with 8 albums, and just, this is going on year 15 for me.
Wow.
And so to have so many different things going on, and every album I set out to do something particular. So let's just say, for instance, for Release Therapy, you ask anybody on my team, I said, I want to win a Grammy for this album, and I did it. And so with this album, I said, man, I want to give the fans what they want. I want to be back in them barbershops. I want people to have these conversations like Luda is lyrically that dude, and those are the conversations that's going on right now. Now, of course, since it's been 5 years, you got some people like, man, get the hell out of here and all that. But I'm talking about the people that are real fans that are listening to this album. They have a real strong argument that cannot be contended right now. Seriously, man. Listen to the damn album, man. Hell with what y'all talking about.
I mean, numbers don't lie. Number 2 on Billboards. I mean, you're doing something, right? Shit.
Yeah, but and I listen, I'm going to go even further and tell you something. Sometimes they do lie every now and then. Just because somebody sell a hell of a lot of records don't necessarily mean that the album is good. And I just, like I said, man, it's so solid. And I just think that there were a lot of non-believers out there. And right now we just slapped everybody smooth upside their damn head.
Do you feel that you're a product of being overly successful, especially when it comes to hip-hop? For some reason, hip-hop always, like, kind of, like, goes against someone who's, like, too successful. Like, you have to really watch what you do.
Listen, man, on the song "Grass Is Always Greener."
That's my favorite joint, by the way.
The best.
That's my favorite joint too. I said I got hits. I started tripping. I wasn't underground. Got underground. Started tripping. I need hits. This is the thing. Yes, I do feel like there's such thing as too successful. That's why, again, I reiterate that I'm just glad to be able to do whatever the hell I want now because I've sold a certain amount of records. This album right here, I wasn't so concentrated on necessarily selling records. I just wanted to impact the souls of people. I wanted to get in people's hearts, see what's going on, and that pretty much, that answers your question, man. I really, really just love the feedback that I'm getting.
Ooh, we are back. Phone lines are super hot. Ludacris, man, it's like Fast and Furious vaginas is caught up here, man. Yeah, there's so much furious vaginas caught up. I don't know what to do, man.
I love it, man. And I said, you got some people like, I know you from your movies, but I don't know you from your music. I'm like, man, if y'all don't go listen to one of these damn albums,
you know what I'm saying, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Hey, are you tired of Move Bitch Get Out the Way? Are you exhausted with that record?
I could never get exhausted with that record.
That's crazy, right?
You talking about like 12 years later, that thing come on at a show.
It's a riot.
It's still riots being started, man. That's definitely one of those records.
Even Waka Flocka's calling right now. Unbelievable, man. Yo, Waka.
Yo, motherfucker.
Yo, I got Ludacris live right now.
I told him I just spoke to this mug yesterday. What up, boy?
Yo. He's live on air. Say what's up, man.
What's up, man? What's poppin', man? I just got in Vancouver. I was held at the board for 5.5 fucking hours.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
What
that's
up,
crazy.
Negro? He out there getting that paper, man. Walker getting that paper from all the white folks.
Yeah, you hear that? Yo, man, we got.
That's gonna be the next single just because y'all are saying it. I know it.
Bro, I play that shit like 10 times a week, man. We need to beg this guy to come on the show, man, or do something, man.
Absolutely, I'm coming, man. No problem. I got y'all.
All right, Walk. I'm gonna call you right back. I got the moisture. I'll call you back. I gotta finish the interview with Luda, man. I'll call you back. You see what I'm saying, man? Yo, I'm telling you, man. This is crazy, man. Y'all were talking for 5 hours, man. He must have been so excited, man. Holy shit.
Nah, man. Yeah, no, that's one of the homies. He's always, like threw it out there and gave me a lot of respect because, it's that underdog lifestyle. So it's all G, man. I appreciate that.
When did you know it was crazy, man? When you saw your toy? Well, because there's a Ludacris toy at Toys R Us. Man. I was like, "Fuck is this, man?" Yeah,
that was I definitely knew, but I'm telling you right now, when I got that first platinum plaque, Def Jam projected me to go gold the first album, and then I did three times platinum. That's when I knew it was real. I was like, oh, here we go. Because think about this. Like, no rapper really knows how many records he going to sell. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, when you first sign to a company or you do something and you put it out, you don't know if you're going to sell 2 copies or 20 million. However, man, the people received it. And it's the greatest feeling in the world, man. It's so therapeutic. That's how we get this music out.
My God, man. And then considering all the things you've been through, especially with your artists and your label and everything, like, how is it now? You're just, like, getting back into it? Or are you going to bring the family back? Or how's it going? Is it the relationship's different now?
Yeah, man, it's like it's like a rebirth. I mean, that was a moment in time that could never be touched. So now it's kind of like trying to go ahead and do this thing all over again. So we're strategically plotting and trying to make that happen.
How the fuck you still look the same though? Like, it's like in 5 years, you drinking that water or something, man? What the fuck you doing over there, man?
I drink so much alcohol, getting lit. I gotta drink twice as much water to get it right.
I mean, you have an African manager, man. I know they be having the grapes and all that over there. You know what I'm saying? I heard about the grapes.
You stupid as hell, man.
Well, this is one of the questions. One of the tweets I get all the time. Have you ever spoken to Ja Rule as far as Fast and Furious? You ever spoke to him about that? Like you took his spot? Like you personally?
The crazy thing is, I just heard that John Singleton put that out there.
Yeah, I read it the other day.
It was true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was true or not, so I never really talked to Ja Rule about that. I didn't know how true it was, but man, when John Singleton speaks, he very rarely, sensationalizes any damn thing. He pretty much keeps it real. So yeah. I'm sure I'll run into Ja sometime and have that discussion and see what the hell's going on in his mind at the time. Figure it out.
That's crazy, man. This for 1 weekend, 400 mil, man. That's my God, man.
No, it's out of control, man. And like I said, the crazy thing is, I don't even understand how these movies keep getting bigger and bigger every time.
I mean, you didn't expect it to. You didn't expect it to be like, especially with the effects and stuff. You started with the races and stuff, and now it's like effects and adventures and overseas.
Yeah. And every time we get a script, we like, how the hell are we gonna top what we did last time? And we just continue to do it, man. So it's a strong team, and we just got some of the best people in the business behind us.
Are you gonna be in outer space on the next one? Like, what the fuck is?
I'm like, I don't even. That's like, I ask myself to say, I have no idea how the hell we're gonna top this.
Who do you hang with on the team? Is it The Rock or who you fuck with?
Man, believe it or not to get in the somber mode, but me and Paul, man, we definitely were the closest. And now Paul didn't really want to get out as much, so me and Tyrese. We definitely like brothers, but man, me and Paul had probably the most in common out of everybody in the cast. So, I think that the way we end this movie, it is 100% paying the greatest tribute to him and his legacy living on the right way. You
saw it, right, Nikki?
I cried, and I don't cry in movies. I cried at the end of it. I thought it was a really awesome tribute. It really was.
Yeah.
Man,
it's definitely serious, man. You got people going back and seeing it 2 and 3 times. That's when you know it's real.
I know. Nikki's like, because she's gonna take me today to go check it out.
I said we have to go see it again. It was amazing.
She still don't want to give me no poom poom, but I'll check out the movie. You know
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You're Luda, man.
Abuse.
Teach
Luda.
me how to get it, Luda.
Crazy. Go on, give up that phone.
Oh my God, man! Yeah, I heard you were a little mad at the Bieber roast thing, man.
I was.
You think it went a little too far?
see, the parts that went too far, they didn't air, man. And
Oh, okay.
I'll go on record. I'll go on record as saying the rest of the roast, besides those Paul Walker jokes, man, I thought it was one of the greatest, if not the greatest roast that we had in terms of everybody and the jokes and everybody not only laughing at ourselves but laughing at everybody else. It was great. But you know, when you make a joke about Paul and it's still so close to him passing away, and the joke is in relation to how he died, I just didn't appreciate it.
Yeah,
you know,
not good.
I
didn't like that either.
I mean, I understand the concept of going too far, but it's just like some things you just got to do it with taste, you know, like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Like, did you cry in your own movie? Did you watch it and cry on your own?
Talking about at the end of Fast?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm man enough to tell the whole world I definitely was shedding a tear. I was with my 13-year-old daughter.
Oh, wow.
And it's like it just brought back memories of how close of a friend he was to me. So I absolutely was in tears at the end of the movie, man. So, you know, whenever that, you know, it can have that type of effect on you. This person who didn't even meet, you know, the majority of people around the world that are sitting here crying at the end of this movie, that lets you know what type of impact that this dude had that resonates through the screen, through interviews, through anything, man. He had the biggest heart of anybody I know, period.
And the premiere, what was that like this year? Because obviously it's got to be a lot different. He's not there. I'm sure you guys did a huge tribute.
Yeah, no, there's a void that will never be filled, you know, and it was us coming together, and the reason that we even finished this movie is knowing that we had to do it in celebration of him and continue his legacy. So by the time we did the screening, we were all good, but again, at the end of the movie, I'm pretty sure all the castmates were not sitting too far from each other, and man, it's like when you see the end of that movie, time is supposed to heal all wounds, man. It's the same emotional effect no matter how many times you see that.
Man, is there going to be a Max Payne too? You know, fuck with you with that shit, man.
That's hilarious. That's one of the things you look back and be like, damn, you know, maybe that movie wasn't as good.
You know, all the celebrities, all the top actors, they have that one movie that was kind of crazy.
You ain't never lied, bro.
Yo, bro.
That is 100% true.
I have Mark Wahlberg up here. You know, I always attack him with shit too, man. That's one of my, you know, that's my favorite video game. But I was bucked out that you were in it. And I was like, oh shit, you like the detective or something.
Exactly, me too, man. And I would have easily said Fred Claus would have been that movie if my daughter didn't love it so much of me being an elf. But that's part of the reason I took on the role. I was like, I don't give a damn what the rest of the world says.
Yeah, I forgot about that one, Luda.
that was for my. That's why I threw it out there for you, man.
And anything coming up in the future, man? Before you get out of here, man. Before you disappear, man. You got your shit.
Everything is good, man. I'm just focused. I want everybody to focus on this album that haven't heard it, and y'all are definitely helping in that category of making the non-believers believers. Because now that I realize what the people want, I'm about to spark a fire under everybody's ass.